Yeah, g'day. Yeah, so we found another score, the old Sigma. That was last week's news. So yeah, we're just on our way down to Ballina. We've got the car trailer hooked up, got the family, and yeah, we're heading down to Ballina BP to meet a gentleman, and we're going to pick up a 1977 Ford Escort gear. So fingers crossed. It's going to be pretty good. It's been in storage for 10 or 12 years, so yeah, so that's going to be our next adventure. Stay tuned and we'll see how we go.
The bubble's good.
Okay, so we've got the little Escort home. We're going to have a bit of a tinkle with her and see if we can get a bit of a fire in her belly. We got it off the trailer, which was the first issue, but yeah, there she is. 49,000 Ks on the clock. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, yeah, we'll just see if she's got any oil in her. I suppose is probably a good start. It does have, it's full of oil, so that's a good sign. We'll just see if she can, as you can see, if you have a look in here, it's got some fuel in the fuel filter. I'd say that's pretty old fuel, but hey, what we're going to do is we'll just make sure she turns over, which I'll just have a look. I'll just have a look here and see if we can wind her over by hand and all. Which it doesn't seem to be winding over by hand. I think I'll go and get a spanner, and I'll go and get a spanner and I'll come back. I just want to make sure it winds over by. So we can't. It seems a bit tight to try and turn it over by hand. So I'm just going to pull the plugs out. What I'm going to do is just mark the plug leads, just as a so we don't stuff them up, and we'll pull the plugs out, and then we might just tip a bit of, just spray a bit of WD-40 down the holes and try and give her a bit of a turnover again. You know, we'll do that in a sec. So there we go. There we go. We've got them marked. So now we can pull the plug leads off. They'll come off. They're a bit tight. Jesus. Righto. Just move them out of the way. I'll be back in a sec. We'll just pull these plugs out, if I can get them out. We've been a bit fucking special. Oh, sorry. That'll be a bit of a blooper. Yeah, we'll just pull these plugs out. Like I said, this thing's been sitting in storage for 10 or 12 years. So we don't really know the condition of this stuff. So it does look like it's got a little bit of a, it's got a set of extractors on it. Looks like someone has given it a bit of love at some stage. So we'll just pull these out. Oh yeah, they're not terrible, but they're also not the best. So look at that, 2 minutes 2 minutes working on the old girl and bleeding already. So but if you if you continue watching my videos, you probably will see that I'm going to drop spanners, and I'm probably going to cut myself a fair bit, because that just seems to be what I do. So anyway, we'll get these out and we'll have a look at her, I suppose. So shine it down under here. Yeah, so we're just winding the, we've got plugs out, we're just winding her over by hand. That should be enough. Kicked a bit of WD-40 down the holes. So, I think these plugs look okay. So we'll just bash them back in there. And we'll see how we go. Righto, we're going to hook a battery up to it for the first time in God knows how many years. And the first thing we'll just check is that it's not going to catch on fire. So let's just do that. Righto. We've got the terminals on the right way. Yep, positive, negative. Okay, so I can't see any smoke, which is a good sign. Now I know that's a good battery. So come around here and we'll just turn the key on. Oh yeah. We'll turn the key on. See what? Oh yeah, we've got dash lights. So we'll just put her in park, and we'll just give it a little. Yeah, so she's winding over okay. We'll go back and just have a look here. So we're just going to wind her over, make sure that there's nothing doing things that shouldn't be doing. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I'm just going to check, see if the oil light goes off. Which it's not. The fuel gauge is not moving, so that probably means that the tank's pretty dry. So what we might do is we'll chuck these plug leads back on. So as you know, I did number these, so we can go back to where we started. So 1. I can't read my own writing. I think that one's a 4. 2, 3, 4. Righto, we'll that's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bit of fuel, and we're just going to put a little bit of fuel down that carby and just give her a kick in the guts and see if she'll go. I'll come back in a sec. Righto, so we're going to tip a little bit of fuel, maybe come around this side. Kick the can. That should be enough. We'll tip a little bit of fuel down there, and we'll just pull the choke on and see if anything happens here. Can't say whether it's going to or not, but oh yeah, she wanted to fire. The old girl, she wanted to come back to life. What I'm going to do is I might just disconnect. No, I can't disconnect that. I can't disconnect that because the fuel pump is going to keep pumping the fuel through that. So, nah, she'll be right. We'll just give it to her and see what happens, eh? She's nearly a goer. I say that's going. Righto, she's running, idling. What we're going to do is we're just going to turn that off for a second, because obviously I put that, she's blowing a bit of smoke, so I did put that spray WD-40 down the holes there where the spark plug holes, so it's going to carry on. It's not going to run real well. But the old girl, she's been in storage for 10 to 12 years. We've had it off the trailer for 20 minutes. And she's back to life. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bit of fuel in it, have a bit of a tinker with it, and yeah, we'll come back to that in a sec. Righto, so we've got the old girl running. The issue is she don't stop. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the wheel off and just have a check out of the brakes. Looks like the pedal is working, but it might be a master cylinder, but we need to get the wheel off to have a look. Whoa, have a look here. So she's got the race brakes, the big DBA slotted brakes, which is pretty cool. But what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that. We're going to pop that nipple there and just see if there's any brake fluid when we pump the brakes up. So we'll do that in a sec.